From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, NYM-S.Manaea. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that is out of play.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Soto makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games.
Hesung Kim in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ohtani.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball. Lindor on to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers down in order. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field. On the hill and coming off a great start, Ohtani. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handed...
that hit him.
That ball got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive now.
Here's Juan Soto. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this 3-game set. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now 3-0.
Boy, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Juan Soto.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Pete Alonso up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's way outside, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. A shot to the opposite field. His 14th of the year, and the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And a foul ball. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. That's down and in. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And that's fouled off. Vientos went deep in his most recent game. In the air, left field, down the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Right side. Fires to first in time.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Luis Torrens stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 outs with a runner at third. Strike 2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 4. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie now. Senga, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
In the air, right field. Soto puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Manaea goes 6 feet 5 inches, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. On the ground, and that's just foul. And a pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 4-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It has the distance, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. 3rd home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 2nd. And another ball. Manaea maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one the other way. And a lunging grab.
Well, you're holding your breath on that one. Sometimes you get caught in between. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his concentration. Nice catch to end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri.
Jose Siri.
Ohtani back to work.
Aye.
All right, Senga, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball one. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. He did not go around. 2-0. Lindor swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Inside, and the count's full. There's a swing and a drive. And a superb diving catch.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Outside,
that's off the mark. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
That one out to right. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a
Inside
nice
ball.
trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Fouled off. He was late, Kim, with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second. That's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Queens, Juan Soto now.
Right fielder, Juan
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit
Ball,
right
that's
now,
out.
but he's capable of figuring it out. It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one catches the zone, and 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hernandez. Now the throw to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power
No
versus
ball, 2
power right
strikes.
there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, second
And now here's
baseman,
Jeff McNeil. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Outside.
Ball 1, no strike. Did he
McNeil
go?
checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two outs. And they'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nothing doing for the Mets as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Torrens collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. And downstairs. Betts over at first with one away. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's an out.
Throw to first, but he beat it. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Now one missed.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. And they get the out on Smith. And the inning is over. One left for LA. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Mark Vientos.
And there's a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. He takes it on his own. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And base hit.
They're back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Late on that fastball. Strike two.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Clayton Kershaw.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's one of the best players in the game. That one fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Cannonball coming. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that extends the inning.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around second is Marte. Throw into third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Sometimes managers want their players to be aggressive. A little questionable, though, trying to go first to third on that knock. But you got to give credit to the defense. They made a perfect throw to get him at third.
Back here at Citi Field, here's Kike Hernandez. And that one clips the corner. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. And that one finds its way through.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. That's inside,
ball 1.
and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 3.
Man at
3
first,
balls,
1 away.
No strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. They say you win.
0-2 is the count. That's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-3.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Hye-Sung Kim will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. This to third. Vientos whips it to first. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
He's Alonso.
Kershaw back to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, these
0-1's
Mets
the count.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the polar bear strikes out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Offense held in check. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Ohtani. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right?
Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 7 and the Dodgers 3. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Swing and a miss as he was late. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach, he threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mets strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Leading off for Los Angeles, center fielder Tommy Edman.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a ball line to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball one, no strikes.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important with getting back into this ballgame.
2 away.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. To the right side, McNeil gets it to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto, 1 for 3. Foul ball there. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, and he's safe. 1 out, and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Kershaw fires. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone.
New pitcher on now, Alex Vesia. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that one is inside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Mets leave 1, but they still lead it 7-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Brazoban, a righty that throws with power. 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Ripped into right center. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. And the count even 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Kim around third. The relay safe. It's 7-4.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie Betts now. There's your strike. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground, right side. Goes to second for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Smith in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, and that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one not close, and the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. They put two on the board, 3 hits, no errors. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now here is Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, right side. Pajes pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tyrone Taylor. One out, the base is empty for him. Swing and he breaks his bat. Betts settles underneath it. And there's two down.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis.
Next to hit, Luis Torrens. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They're still up 7-5.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, PK Hernandez. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the inside edge. Ball one. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
He's 2 outs away. Tommy Edman at the plate. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and they get Edman for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Andy Pajes digs in now. That clips a corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Misses outside, and the count is 1-1.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
The Dodgers trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
One strike away, and that's way high, and the count is filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's
got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home, first game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long